Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Coming up, we've got a Luis Severino, a right-handed native of
big arm, 97 to 100 miles an hour, bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
Settling in now, number 52. He will lead this one off today.
Number 52.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. A changeup over the inside corner. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at ball one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And he fouls this one off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Fouled away. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. Ready on 1 and 2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts it in. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here comes the first pitch.
Fielder, Brett Gardner.
Hot shot to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are
standing in, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Whittle gathers it in. Here's Castro for one. On to first, and they get them both. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. We played an inning. No score here on MLB. Standing in, Derek Dietrich. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Now the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Missed with a slider.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Gregorius is there. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Starlin Castro goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Behind 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the mark. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Set to lead off the home half of the second. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is popped up. Anderson has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Miguel Andujar. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting 7, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Hit sharply toward the right side, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the third from the Bronx. Into the box, number 44. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping into the box, JT Riddle, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
2-1. Popped him up. Torres backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it, so that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
The 2-1 home. He's outside for a ball.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Riding in once again, number 52. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No offer at a letter high change. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
2 balls and a strike. Brinson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Count even at 2-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Marlins leave 1. Home half. Digging in now for the Yankees. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a.
Do to get a starting pitcher out of there is make him get his pitch count up, but these guys aren't being very patient.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
At the plate, Gleyber Torres. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. In now, Brett Gardner. A base hit in his first trip. Shen's got his target. First pitch on its way. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's big Aaron Judd. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Hard hit ball to short. Riddle has it. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
This is on the ground over to first. And they'll apply the tag here for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing to do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try.
So striding in, Brian Anderson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Anderson, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma, he was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Brian Anderson goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Pulled toward right center field. Torres ranging into the outfield, and the Marlins had their first hit of the game. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings, but now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Starlin Castro stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Dietrich at second with 2 down. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
Leading off the 4th for the Yankees.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there, and he's out. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. He popped out in his first trip. Chen gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. This pitch is popped up. Riddle shading to his right, and that retires the side. So to the plate, the Marlins DH, Miguel Rojas. First time up, he went down looking. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Number 44.
At the plate, number 44 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Little. Chopped at the plate, but that one rolls foul. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Brinson swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he will strike. Take him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeout. So stepping in, Miguel Andujar as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is the right fielder. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. Left center, base hit. That was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat. Standing in now, Luke Voigt. Hard liner to center field. Brinson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Chen sets. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Here's Brett Gardner now as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is. No doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Well hit to right, but foul. Sanchez, the runner at third. Torres on second. Gardner on at first with 2 down. Popped him up. Realmuto moving to his left. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will. Ready once again, number 52 is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Slider. Oh, look out, as that one just about took his nose off. Hit in the air to right field. Judge is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
Now in the box, JT Realmuto. No hits to this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider that backs up for a ball. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, third baseman.
Striding in, Brian Anderson. And the pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Miami. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. First pitch on its way. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the second deck and gone. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. Well, that one is definitely worth looking at again with our show track technology. It had plenty of distance to get out of the park, and you can see why when it's hit at 115 miles an hour. That's not something you see every day. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bullet back up the middle. Brinson is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set with the 0-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Waiting on it is Brinson. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Now batting. First baseman. Luke Voigt.
Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch skied into straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it, and the inning is over. Yankees trying to pick things up where he left off. Derek Dietrich. He'll start the. You must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Now the 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Full count. 3-2. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. The 3-2 one more time. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
And they'll start him with a changeup, but this is the 1-0. He's laid off, but in there for strike 1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate, but the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. And now, Miguel Rojas. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
0-1, here's the pitch. Slider's in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. And he lays off it to even the count 2 and 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Now to the plate, Gleyber Torres, a hit in 2 tries. So far.
Number 25.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love. And as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Stepping in now, Brett Gardner. He swings and grounds it to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Kyle Barraclough comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Torres at second. Gardner on at first with nobody out. Takes this the other way to right. And that's going to get down out there. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they're.
And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Hicks. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming, here it is. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
From the stretch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now batting, third baseman,
Striding into the box, Miguel Andujar. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Two down, runners at first and second. Line drive base hit. Judge rounds third and is digging for the plate. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. So 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 3-1. Leading off the inning, J.T. Riddle. And they'll need him to get something going here. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second. That will give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. 8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in number 52. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. To first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this error does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
From the stretch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. A runner on first with 2 away. Hits this one hard the other way. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And that runner will go no further.
Ball on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Two men are on with 2 men out. And a strikeout here yet again. As it's been a ball game to forget thus far. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So he sets him down swinging. Gary Sanchez becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Bullet back up the middle. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 25.
At the plate, Gleyber Torres. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Anderson charging this one. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Derek Dietrich. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's 1 gone here in the 9th. Here's Starlin Castro. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 1 for 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Ball 1. 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he's safe.
And in the 9th inning, every team's goal is to bring that tying run to the plate, and he does that here. But I got to tell you, a single or a double would have done the trick too. That was risky trying to stretch that thing, but it ended up working out in the end.
So digging in now, Miguel Rojas. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around.
The 2-1 home. This is skied into short left center. Oh, and he misses it. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
Yeah, looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a 2-base error.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinch runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Into the box, number 44. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Rivera, the runner at second with one away. On the ground to third. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. Not much in the way of productivity. A.J. Cole gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off.
A.J. Cole.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Out. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. Tag not in time. And here in the ninth, they have taken the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Standing in now, number 52, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So disaster strikes here in the ninth as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order. Drew Steckenrider comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Here's Brett Gardner now. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot on the ground is short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Giancarlo Stanton now, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. Judge leads off first with 1 away. swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting.
So striding in,
Didi Gregorius.
and he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Hit hard up the middle. Castro's got it. Throw to first is in time. They got him, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Miami used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Kyle Bearclaw earns the victory on the mound. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. Just about ready for base. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Missed with a slider. Our game time temperature pushing up close to 90 degrees, 89 degrees to be exact at first pitch. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Judge is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting third, first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. That's by him for strike one.
1-1.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Drury over to his right. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Sox 0, Yankees. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Benintendi is right there. One gone. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He won the home run derby last year. And if you're worried about his power, all you have to do is go back and look at that video. He put on a display, so we know he has monster power. I just hope he runs into one today.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Not a lot of success. 0 for 12. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strike. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Climbs the wall, and he made the catch. What a play to bring it down back from the deepest part of the yard.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Bradley. Gone into Monument Park. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike one. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt, try and get a swing and a miss.
Little dribbler down the line. The next 0-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's J.D. Martinez. 5 for 9. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Here comes the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Martinez is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 3 base hits and 17 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bradley on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and he puts it on the ground to second. To his right, Nunez. And there's one down now.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
Oh, and that's knocked down. Oh, and a great recovery there just to get an out on the play. But meanwhile, a run is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the third from the Bronx. Striding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Sanchez is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Nunez is retired, and there's one away. Now batting, Christian Vasquez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And a fastball just a bit high. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Here's Jackie Bradley now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's totaled 4 hits in 28 tries. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's Mookie Betts. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Down the third baseline. Drury gloves it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Digging in for his second at bat, Brett Gardner. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, his second of the game. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Up next for the Yankees.
Into the box now, Greg Bird. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bird, a 25-year-old. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this middle
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. The Yankees are out. in front, 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's a line shot that's going to get over the head of Gregorius and on into left center for a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Torreyes battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Another 0-2 coming. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 in the inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Benintendi is off at first with 2 away. And he lays off for ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And again a throw, being especially careful here. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's another 2-2. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And into left field for a 1-out hit. And he'll scramble back to first safely. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. This one is launched. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. He swings and grounds it to short. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back to Yankee Stadium after this. Ready now, Rafael Devers. He'll be the one to lead off against Monse. here at Tanaka.